Hi there. I'm going to show you now how to get enrolled in our new online curriculum. So let me minimize this window. I'm going to go to my email. The first thing is you'll receive an email with an enrollment form attached to it. So here's just a fake one that I've created for myself. You'll open up your email and you'll notice that there's an attachment. This attachment is a spreadsheet. It can be opened in something like Excel, Google Docs, Numbers, or any other spreadsheet application that you might be most comfortable with. Just double click on that, and for me I'm using Excel, so it'll open up in Excel. The first section here is teacher info, so that's where you're going to put in your name. So you'll just double click in there and you'll type your first name, your last name. You don't need to type in anything for section because you're going to be the teacher for all the sections, unless you team teach. In that case, you could right click on the 5 and do insert, and then you could put in your team teacher's name, and then you could list which sections you have and which section your team teacher has. That's probably not all that likely, so I'm just going to clear this row. Your desired username, I say desired because it has to be unique within our entire system. So you'll want to use something here that you think is probably going to be unique. If not, I'll get back to you and we'll get that fixed. Your password can be anything. That doesn't matter if someone else has happened to have picked it. So your password that you'd like, and none of this will be shared with anybody. Now down here is your student info. So you'll type in your students' first names, last names, the section they're in. That might be like the period that you have them. The username, this needs to be unique, not just for your students, but for our entire system. So what I would recommend you do is, if you have John Smith, well, there's a good chance that there's another kid named John Smith that's in our system. So what you might want to do is have it be sort of standardized. Like you might want to have J. Smith, but then maybe you want to add on to that something that's for your school. So you might want to have your school, Bloomington MS, added if you were at Bloomington Middle School, let's say. And then the password, again, does not have to, you don't have to worry about that. So you can make the password whatever you want. After you've gone through and filled this out, all you have to do then is save it to your own hard drive. That way you'll have all this information too, in case your students, like mine used to always do, raise their hand and say, oh, I forgot my password again. Well, this way you'll have this. You can quickly look it up. So we'll have it too, so that if you somehow lose it, we would have it as well to be able to get you online quickly. But this would be a convenient way of efficiently handling that issue. So I'd say keep a copy of it and make sure you know where that is. That's also important because once this is done and you've saved it, so you go up and save as, and you'll want to save it to some place that you know. At that point, you'll go back into your email client and you'll just reply to the email that I sent you, but you'll attach this new form. So actually what you probably need to do, now that I think about it, is you're going to want to save it as, it would help if you saved it as something unique. So you could just add your last name there, let's say. If not, I'll figure it out because I'll see which email it's attached to, but that'll be helpful. Go back into your mail, reply, but then this time you'll just need to attach that file that you just saved. There it is. Click send, and then I'll receive your entire class list, and then I'll be able to upload that into our system very quickly, and I'll send you back another email confirming that with instructions on how to get yourself logged in and all of your students logged in. So hopefully this will go smoothly. If not, feel free to also send me an email with some specific questions if need be.